What if the girl who sabotaged you in high school had to ask you for a recommendation 10 years later? I was average in high school, quiet, hardworking, never in trouble. I earned a small academic scholarship and kept to myself, but standing in my way was Elle Benton, the golden student. Perfect grades, prom queen, and teacher's pet. It was senior year, and the school's top scholarship went to Elle, not me, though I had higher test scores and a better essay. The reason? Members of the committee mentioned her conduct and community spirit during deliberations. I didn't realize until later that Elle had been spreading small rumors. I was weird, uncooperative, too intense about grades. I lost the scholarship. Elle didn't even say thank you. In fact, I heard her laugh about it the day after decisions came out. I remember her exact words. He didn't have the charm, just numbers. That stung a lot. Fast forward 10 years. I became a college professor teaching in the same city where we graduated. My focus, helping first-generation students succeed. And then I walk into the dean's office and the name Elle Benton hits the plaque. Elle Benton, lead district supervisor, educational outreach. That day she walked into my class, looking older, with business casual polish, and recognized me. I recognized her too. She blinked. "Professor, is that you?" I nodded. Here's where the irony crashed. She'd applied to teach the same university scholarship workshop I once lost. That workshop was now my responsibility. And guess who walked into my office that morning? Elle. She cleared her throat. "I applied to assist the new scholarship panel, and I was hoping you might talk to the dean on my behalf." My gut tightened. But Elle didn't know I remembered, and I didn't know yet that she was begging for a recommendation from the guy she undermined a decade earlier. I looked directly at her. "Ellie, you know those days in high school? You made sure I didn't get that scholarship." She looked down, swallowing. "Yes, and I've regretted that every year since." That moment rocked me, but I knew she needed honesty, much worse than mercy. "I can't recommend you," I said. "You've done good things, but loss of integrity has consequences." She nodded slowly. "I understand," and left trembling. The next day, Elle showed up again, this time with a full portfolio of volunteer work, tutoring at-risk kids, and community outreach. She asked if I worked with your students, could I build my reputation again? I thought of scholarship lost, dreams blocked, hours wasted. Then I thought of shadows, guilt, and rebuilding. So I said yes. Over the next 6 months, she worked under me, leading workshops for underprivileged students, co-teaching ethics seminars, logging 200 volunteer hours. She never asked once for that reference again. But then it came. The scholarship committee had an opening. They considered her for co-lead instructor. Elle approached me, voice low. Still, no recommendation? I took her notebook and flipped to the final page. She'd written, "Redeemed or ruined by one decision." I hesitated, then wrote, "Elle Benton has rebuilt trust and shown dedication I never expected. She deserves this chance." I handed it to her quietly. She looked up. "Thank you," she whispered. A week later, she got the role. Viral twist, public payoff. At the annual scholarship ceremony now in her second year of leading the program, Elle walked up to the mic. She paused. 10 years ago, I stole someone's chance not because they were less capable, but because I was scared of being second best. She looked at the audience and at me in the front row. But that person gave me a real second chance. "Professor Rhea, thank you for rebuilding trust." The auditorium erupted in applause. Ella won't stop thanking me, and I won't pretend it doesn't hurt some. But here's the lesson. People don't just forgive once they hurt you. They change when you change what comes next. And sometimes the best revenge is turning someone else's guilt into something good.